Hey guys, what's up? It's Shinobi Ranger here, and welcome back to another episode of our Shogun 2 1v1 unit comparison series videos. And today we have Yari Cavalry versus Shimazu Katana Samurai. The stats for the two units should be popping up on screen anytime now, so you can pause and take a look and see how the two units size up against each other. We are playing as an ultra scale setting, and an ultra scale setting, all samurai infantry have 160 men per unit, and the samurai cavalry, with the exception of light cavalry and some hero units, some special units, have 80 men per unit. Now, just like how the Oda are known for their superior Yari Ashigaru, the same way the Shimazu are known for their superior Katana Samurai. And this is reflected in the fact that the Shimazu Katana Samurai have reduced recruitment cost, reduced upkeep cost, and improved combat stats compared to the regular Samurai, Katana Samurai available to all other clans. Okay, let's start.
やりきにござる。この様のために。Our general is in grave danger, my lord! Our men are running from the battlefield!
Yeah.
Shameful display!
It's over. I mean, yeah, this is the problem with Yari Cavalry. So you see, the charge went very well. We sent men flying throughout. You can see men literally being tossed so far away. So if this is the contact point, you can see men being thrown easily 5, 6 to 10 feet. Okay, they're dead. They won't be waking up again. The charge was a powerful charge, but the problem is they can't stick it out in melee because they have very low melee attack and they have very bad defense. Like melee defense of one is abysmal. Even Nodachi Samurai have better defense compared to these Yari Cavalry. Now, why so? I mean, people would light up the comments saying that I don't know how to use them properly, and they're not meant to be engaged in prolonged melee, and you should use them against cavalry and all that. See, here's the thing. Sometimes there will be situations where you have to use your cavalry to be in prolonged melee. Okay, that situation may arise rarely or frequently depending on the person's playstyle. Okay. Now, while I can admit that yes, Yari cavalry are anti-cavalry horsemen, so they will kill other cavalry, including other Yari cavalry. See, when they are on the charge and when that bonus against cavalry comes into picture, it's amplified. Their attack potential, their killing potential is amplified. Okay, so when the charge against cavalry is removed, sorry, wrong unit. Wait a minute. Okay, so once the charge is reduced, they still have that bonus versus cavalry, which is going to help them in melee. It's going to add to their melee attack. But that does not mean they will not take casualties in return because they have such low melee defense. Okay, so even if they do defeat Katana Cavalry, they'll probably take at least 30 to 40, like maybe at least 20 to 30 casualties dead will be there. So from a unit of 80, they might drop down to between 40 to 50, 55. It depends. Again, it depends on the situation. If it's a direct head-to-head collision, they will take casualties. Now, the Katana Cavalry, when they get smashed in the face by Yari Cavalry, both sides smash into each other. You have lots of bonuses triggering for the Yari Cavalry. The problem is once those bonuses are removed and it just comes to a straight fight, the only bonus is their anti-cavalry bonus. On the other hand, the Katana Cavalry, even though they suffer from having no bonuses, their attack stat is itself high. Compare and to add to that, they have high armor and high melee defense skill. I think their starting defense skill is 6 or 7. That is the base defense skill. For Yari Cavalry, it's a defense skill of 1. So, in that prolonged exchange, even though Yari Cavalry will definitely defeat the Katana Cavalry, they're going to suffer considerable casualties. I'm not saying catastrophic casualties. It's not going to be unit shattering casualties. Certain percentage of casualties will be sustained. And once you've dealt with all the cavalry, okay, and then you need to deal with the infantry, or maybe there's a situation where you have to plug one section of your line which is being overwhelmed by enemy infantry. Your Yari cavalry are not meant for the job. Okay, they cannot slug it out in melee. Maybe the situation demands that you have to be in melee. In that case, you cannot do anything about it. You might say, okay, if that is the case, I can cycle charge them. Again, situation might develop so quickly that you don't have the micro, or you may not have the speed, or you may not have the breathing room to get them to cycle charge. See, even if they cycle charge and once you disengage and start pulling them out from the engagement, that low melee defense is going to hamper them. As they cavalry, I'm talking about rear charge, not frontal charges, just in case if anybody is concerned. Flanking charge or rear charges. So even as they disengage and pull out of the engagement to reform for another charge, horsemen are going to get stranded. They're going to get stranded in between, amongst, sorry, not between, amongst the enemy foot troops. And that low defense is just going to get them killed off. So it's not that you'll just blindly charge in and okay, you just disengage. I mean, you need to time it very accurately to ensure you take minimal losses when you're doing that cycle charge business. Okay, a few seconds this way, that way, and you'll find at least 5 to 10 cavalrymen cut down. So if you repeat that cycle multiple times and each time you lose between 3 to 5, or again, let's say you mistime your your disengagement of cavalry, and you might find that at least around, instead of losing 3 or 4, you might lose 6 to 8. So such things are going to hurt. It's that low melee attack which is going to hurt, because against infantry there is no anti-cavalry bonus. So a melee attack of 5 and a melee defense of 1 is very, very bad. And okay, so here in our case we killed half the unit, but at what cost? If I continue this, our entire unit is going to be wiped out. Okay, cost wise, our unit costs 850. The Shimazu Katana Samurai costs 650. So this infantry unit is essentially still at combat strength. 80 men is not something to be scoffed at. Okay, so they're essentially just going to cut down this entire unit of cavalry. Is going to be destroyed. If this was campaign, I have to replace this unit. So that's why I prefer if people go for a combination of both Yari cavalry and Katana cavalry. So see, killing archers, hunting down skirmishers it can be done by any cavalry unit. Okay, you can leave your Yari cavalry to do the running, chasing down work, or killing exposed archers or whatever. You can use your Katana cavalry to provide support for your infantry melee if you feel they're being overwhelmed. Okay, so that's my take. All right, I'm not saying that. I don't want to get lit up saying that Yari cavalry is bad, you did it wrong, and all that. This is the use case where you can employ them to their maximum benefits. Okay, anyways, that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, then leave a like. If you did not like the video, then leave a dislike. Share, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new videos when they're released. Until the next video, this is Shinobi Ranger signing out. Bye.